Oh, would you look at you? You all look great today. How's everybody doing? It is I, Stately, and that's my beer bottle opening. So, welcome, guys. Time for another amazing day of Minecraft here at Play.1MC3.com, where I play Minecraft so you don't have to. And today, I think we're going to do a little bit of work. Hey, DK. Galaxy Cat Dog. Galaxy Cat Dog. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And it's raining again. Look who's on, guys. It's Flake. We're so excited. Let's see what kind of monstrosity he builds this time. Okay, so let's head over to the tower and see what needs doing. I'm kind of itching to get started on our big island city build, so I might start doing some preliminary work for that today. To wit, possibly set up the nether trail to get there, because it's a good solid 10-minute boat trip right now, and that's going to make things difficult. And then just make a couple of diamond shovels and start scooping up all of the dirt on the topsoil of the island. What are you working on, Joker? Anything awesome?
Oh, I was fiddling around with decorating the house and kind of looking for a spot to... I want to kind of go on to another build and make a giant, like, farm with a big barn and a farmhouse and lots of crops.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Some automation or just old-fashioned?
Just old-fashioned.
Cool. So, why did I come back here? I don't remember. Yeah, sorry. I'll turn the volume on my side down a little bit. That should fix it. Remind everybody of the elevator shop. Everybody, we have an elevator shop. Where are you guys hanging out? We do. We have an elevator shop. You can buy elevators. You didn't know that? Do you never come to spawn? There, I'll meet you there. Ah, if I can make it through the door. No, it's good to see you, Galaxy Cat Dog. How have you been? Did you have a good Christmas / Hanukkah / Kwanzaa / humbug? So they say, DK. So they say. Blasting. Oh, yeah, you can't bone meal sugarcane. So, guys, if you're wondering what everybody's talking about, this is our elevator shop, and these are our elevators built by Zex and Noble. It's true. So basically, you can buy one of these elevator heads, you place it in a shaft, and it will work as an up elevator, and it will prevent any fall damage coming down. So I think they're pretty useful. We have a working example over in Joker Skyscraper. Oh, that's what I can do today. I can get started on my office in Joker Skyscraper.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Should I do a private eye office?
Yeah.
Or like an old-fashioned dating office where you like come in and there's a big old computer that spits out your perfect match. And whoever you are and whatever you come in with, it just tells you to date sex. That would be hilarious. I'll just create a machine that automatically spits out the name of another player. So this is a combination of our elevator block and some redstone. And what it does is it allows you to select a floor by basically pushing a block into the elevator shaft. See? I think this is a pretty cool design, and it allows us to do a lot of cool things with these elevator blocks. So this is my office. If you guys have any cool ideas for what I should do with it, let me know. I'm perfectly up for doing something a little silly, but I'm also happy to do something serious. Yeah, I'll say that it uses very expansive computer algorithms to find your perfect match, and then no matter who you are or what you answer, it always spits out a little card that says Zex. Don't say I don't hook you up, man.
With all the guys on the server.
With everybody all the guys on the server.
Because you know this female doesn't do guys.
And the one woman we have is a lesbian. Man, we can't catch a break. We need some lighting in here. I'm going to go and get some glowstone, and I'm going to do a little bit of lighting. Other than that, the train station section is pretty much done. Thanks for asking, Galaxy Cat Dog. I'm pretty good. I'm a little goofy today, I guess. I still have that headache. It's been lasting for 3 days now, and it's kind of... It feels like a hangover. You know where DK is, Joker?
No.
Okay, so lights. I need some lights. I'm gonna go get some glowstone, see what I still have back at base.
If you don't have any, I have a few.
Oh, you do?
That
Okay.
that I can hook you up with.
Well, let me see what I have. I might still have a couple.
Sure.
My interior's coming along. It still feels a little barren, and I think maybe carpet. Yeah, I know. I blew it. I blew it. I was hoping I'd just randomly run into you, but I got a little too overenthusiastic, and I tipped my hand. And I have no glow. Oh, 4 glowstone. That should actually be just enough to light up the train station. Hey, and it's daytime. Thank you, whoever just slept. Remember, guys, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, I am Stately. This is play.1mc3.com, and you should totally come play Minecraft with us. We've been doing it for almost 3 years now. Ruben, what's up, man? How's it going? And now I have the hiccups. Also a creeper. Build a penis in your office. I will not.
It's not that big of an office.
Ooh, thank you for that moral support. Let's put some lighting in the floor here. That should do. Okay, so our train station is, I think, pretty much good. I don't know what that is. What is Godot, and why is everybody suddenly saying it?
He said to see why my builds are so good.
Oh,
but
Godot.
He said Godot.
Yodo, Godot. Ah, jeez, the skeleton's out archering me. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this Kit PvP arena. We have the Kit PvP code from PvE on here, so we can make cool Kit PvP arenas. This one is meant to be a demonstration. We don't call aquariums fish zoos. We're not gonna let Nobby outlive that one, are we? Never. So the biggest issue, I mean the most immediate issue, is how are we going to get players into the top floor of this? What's up, Rubes? No. Well, he's clearly not trying to assassinate me. So one thing that we could do is just have like a horizontal walkway here that heads into the top of this. And that's not a bad idea as such. I like doing multi-leveled stuff like that. I don't want to use like cobble. What? What have I done? I just felt like shooting Ruben a little bit. Couldn't possibly hold that against me, could you? I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. Have I done something weird with the leaves? Because they kind of suddenly don't line up properly anymore. Huh. Don't you hate it when you get an assassination and you don't have the materials? So we have this cobblestone road here, and the cobblestone road is fine. It's okay as far as these things go, but I think the path to the PvP arena should be a little more interesting. What I think I'll do, maybe just stone slabs on some kind of substrate. Spider's using the train station. No, he's stuck in the PvP arena section. If anybody with some PvP skills, maybe DK wants to hop on and help me set this up. Look at that. He dropped an entire set of armor. Hug it. What do we got here? Protection leggings and a chain chest plate. It's actually in pretty good shape. I'll probably slap it on a... Unless you want a Joker, because it's your kill.
Nope, I'm good. Thanks.
I'll slap it on one of my scarecrows. But for now, we'll store it over here. Okay, let's make... Didn't I just grab a bunch of stone? I must be having one of those days where I'm made entirely out of stupid. Because that never happens, right? Oh, you got midterms coming up. Just after Christmas break. So I've made this reasonably high. It's not hugely high. I kind of... Your name is K-OK? Okay, okay. You live in the sea. Of course you do. And I kind of want to just have a good 1v1 arena. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crowded. But interesting. Now, this is marginal. It'll do. Well, you tell me. I think it might be too small to realistically do much with archery. So I'm thinking melee. Okay, and then we need to gain a little bit of height here. So let's work that from the other side and see where we end up. We want to end up right about here. So that should work just fine. Okay, so then we need an entrance, and the way these Kit PvP arenas work, if you haven't seen it before, is there is a lobby that you walk into, and once the game starts, you get teleported into the play area. So we'd also, I think, want to have a spectator area. Yeah, the spider totally wanted to PvP. Unfortunately for him, I am a far better PvPer than he is. Well, PvSer, I suppose. Player versus spider. I think he let me do that, but yeah. Okay. So this is going to be the region. You're going to enter here and you'll be inside of the region. And that means that we need... I don't want to plant the flower. I'm going to put it on my wall. I have a bunch of empty picture frames. Oh, also my inventory was full, so I didn't get either of the flowers. Damn it. It's alright. It basically didn't count. And enslave them. Man. You are a crazy, crazy man. So, like I said, we need a lobby. We need a spectator area. And I don't want to take up too much space, and I don't want to... I don't want to make it too confusing. So what we'll maybe do is have a small entryway here. Glass wall. Spectator area here. Lobby here. And I'm going to write a little bit of code to be more precise on the entry zones. What I'm going to do is create a specific entry region that you have to pass through to actually enter the PvP zone. Because if you remember on PvE, we would have problems with PvP zones where just like a tiny section of the region was outside of the building and you could just kind of mess with things. It was irritating. So I don't want to have that anymore. Okay, let's grab some orange concrete, and I know we still have plenty of orange concrete. We don't have a whole lot of stained glass left over, but you know, it's glass. It's not that hard to come
I'll go
by.
find some sand, get it cooking.
I appreciate that.
Can you give me access to that, to the furnace that's down here?
Yes.
Donka.
And dunk. There you go. Oh, jeez. Did I leave the orange stuff back at my base? I think I did. I was unloading my inventory. Train station. I keep forgetting about the damn train station.
You know, the one that you're standing by?
The one that I have spent most of the last week working on, and every time I need to go back to my base, I walk. Ugh, I am so smart. SMRT smart. Have you started work on your rail line yet, TK, or is that still on the cards? You did, and it's at my base, now that you mention. You don't have to go and find sand, because I just realized that I have several stacks of glass at my base.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to go on a quick supply run. Speaking of, any volunteers to work on the metro line? Not all at once, please. Roger that, TK. I hear you. The party doesn't stop till the membrane kicks in? I think you might have misunderstood some lyrics somewhere there. Well, so we have the start of the subway line. It's the rail line to Spawn. And the plan is to run it past Spawn, past my manor, and over to Joker's Mansion. Maybe with like a train station underway, kind of a speculative train station, so that people have a good location to build if they want easy access. Okay, let's see. I have a bunch of junk in my inventory that I need to put into chests. Now, fortunately, I have cleaned things up just a little bit and kind of ordered some of this, so it's not complete chaos anymore. I'm going to keep the redstone. The ink sacks probably go live with the mob drops, right? And I guess that's where my dye will live as well. Yeah, don't feel obligated or anything. I just thought somebody might be looking for a project, and I think it's fun. Hey, does anybody want a Power 1 Unbreaking 1 bow that's pretty much 100%? If so, let me know. I'm storing it at my base for now, but dropped off a mob, and I kind of didn't want to throw it away. But I guess with the skeleton grinder over at Dreamhaven, Power 1 Unbreaking 1 is unimpressive. Beer good. Stately happy.
Yep.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be fun if you could do like a flea market? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have like a monthly flea market. What I'd like to come up with, I keep talking about integrating some stuff from Tribal Craft, and I don't know how far I want to go with that, because I kind of still want to do an MMO-ish Tribal Craft PvE server. And I don't want these things to be, you know, almost identical. I kind of want to keep the vanilla character of our vanilla server, so I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but what I was thinking about is coming up with a way to actually do commercial transactions without needing a shop like one-offs. And I did write auction code on TribalCraft, which allows players to create their own auctions. And that might work on here. That might not be a bad idea. God, I'm scatterbrained today. In the wrong place again. You don't, Zex. You just don't. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. We had a materials co-op on PvE for a while where you'd basically do exactly that. You'd become a member of the co-op and you'd get access to the co-op chests. And there was just this big auto sorter where you'd throw all of your leftover stuff in and anybody else who needed it could just grab it. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what iCup is. What is ICUP? Oh, Jesus. Well done, Zex. Well done. Well played. Icy Wiener. We have a phone call for Icy Wiener. This is small. So this is going to be the arena, this area here. What you could do, DK, if you want, is kind of map out where you think the obstacles and the spawn points should be with whatever material is at hand. And do as much as you can with vertical levels. I could raise the roof in some sections if you want more verticality. Yeah, 1v1. This is too small for anything other than 1v1. But we could also just make it a boxing arena, you know? We could put a square in here and just have people duke it out with bare fists. This is really just kind of to get the PvP thing going again. They sacrifice people. Hominins ferides, Soylent ferides homines est. I mean, Soylent Green is people in Latin. Which is, you know, kind of ruins the joke when you have to explain it, but so it goes. Okay, let's see. Where is the... Red dye. I probably put it away, but we got a bunch of these things that we can use for dye, and they're infinitely clonable, so easy peasy. Oh, you actually get 2. I never realized that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is enough for a stack of purple glass, which is enough for a massive amount of glass panes. Oh, it's enough for 2 stacks of purple glass. Even better.
And I've got sand cooking over here if you need more glass.
Much obliged. We could do a survival games map. That is absolutely a possibility. The Kit PvP Arena supports power-up spawns. So you can have like items dropping. It doesn't support random chests. But it's not like I can't change it. No, there's not a massive. So I'm thinking something pretty simple, DK. Maybe just a couple of walls and a couple of raised areas. And I think it should probably be symmetrical. Although it doesn't have to be. Let's see. So we need to leave a way in and out for now. We'll just leave these blocks here so we don't have to worry about breaking glass. It's kind of just fortresses. I don't know. Locations like this where you can just kind of stand here, it just kind of ends up being like a cat and mouse game. I'm not sure there should be full cover areas. Do you mind if I try something, DK? Is our symmetry off here? Yeah, that's true, huh? All right, let me grab some slabs, and I'll see if I can kind of visualize what I'm thinking here. More slabs. Oh, you got all the slabs. Much obliged. I'm going to make a few more, assuming I can find... Oh, I have stone. Derp. Alright, that's got to be enough. Let's see what we can do with this. Did somebody say Deej? No. I mean, I'm willing to. Hey, Deej, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So, if we do, again, I'm kind of spitballing. I got it. Okay, so let's see, we're not really completely symmetrical because of this indentation here, but It doesn't have to be mirrored symmetry, you know, that's fine. Maybe we'll do something a little bit like what you did for the spawn, so that you can at least kind of spawn in a more or less safe space, although this does kind of promote camping. Not breaking the floor tiles is going to be the biggest challenge of this. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually the middle right here. And that looks a little weird, but a ruler head. Is that like a dictator? That's as high as we can go, but it is high enough to actually have an over-under. Yeah, I did get that. I'm just being coy and vaguely facetious, is all. Now, should we be able to get up here, or maybe just down? So you can't really jump here, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, no, I think you're right. And just kind of little partial barricades in the corners. So that would go like that. And then maybe we do kind of a partially sheltered area back here. And that was the end. Oh, no, I have more. Hello. How's this look? Is this reasonable?
I think it looks pretty good, yeah, actually.
This looks like a decent PvP arena. There are some corners you can get stuck in if you don't have good control. There's a reasonably protected space to start on either side here. Yeah. What do you think, DK? Does this look like it's fun to play on? I mean, we'll find out, obviously.
So then there's code that you go in and put to make this specific area an arena?
Yes, and I don't for the life of me remember the code, so I'm going to have to dig that up, and I'm going to try to get it activated today so we can try it out.
Sweet.
Okay, so shall we just keep the material simple for now, and maybe we can, like, prettify it later if we decide that's necessary? I'm kind of okay with it. It might be interesting to use some glass here and there, but I don't think it's really urgently necessary.
Do we need to have glowstone or something other
Yeah,
than
we
these
should.
torches?
We should light it up. Can you put in ceiling lights, Joker?
Yep, I'll go get some glowstone.
So remember, this is a top slab, so having the ceiling lights hanging down is fine, but don't do it anywhere where people could boink their head on it.
I have some end rods.
Huh.
I also have glowstone, whichever you want.
Well, I'm thinking end rods. You can actually walk over end rods.
Yeah.
End rods, maybe not for this arena, but having like an arena where there's end rods hanging over a drop and you have to actually balance on them and fight would be a lot of fun. Not here. Let's just go with glowstone here. So just, you know, think about people jumping off like from the corner here and jumping up from here. But I think if we have 4 glowstone, maybe 3 or 4 blocks out from every corner,
Okay.
it should be fine. Yes, I think you might be right. Maybe we should raise the center area here a little bit. And I was talking about that earlier. We put that little arch on the top. We could make that a dome. We could run it all the way from the front to the back. But I'm going to need more materials. Ow. Oh, no ow. Owl free. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool, Ruben. Neat. Yeah, we can keep that. Actually, you know what? I hate to be mean about it, but it totally blocks the view of the station when you're coming up towards it.
What does?
This archway that Ruben's built here. Why don't you do something with glass? Why don't you do like glass pillars or iron posts made of iron fences? The thing is, you know, the station has kind of a striking facade, and we're already losing part of that because of this walkway, but now this just kind of blocks all of it. All right, DK, thanks for your help, man. Appreciate it. Bro. Not what I was trying to type. I've given you your qubits. I can double check, but I did give them to you. Alright, let's take a look at what we have supply-wise. And what we're going to need if we expand these arches outwards. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks and 6 stairs. So 6 stairs times 3 is 18 stairs at 4 each is 5 times 6 is 30 plus 18 is 48. We need 48 more quartz blocks. Minus 5. So 43 quartz blocks. I still have some stone slabs. I'll put them in the chest here.
You gave me some.
Gesundheit.
Stately says Gesundheit.
That was a high quality sneeze.
Oh yeah, we have grand sneezes in this house. We don't play around.
I do the same. Beer Fairy will shout like from the other side of the house, "Bless you!" I swear to God, she can be coming home and she'll hear me sneeze. Like while she's getting out of the car.
Yep.
You were at almost nothing when I gave you the qubits, X. I mean, there's an audit log. I think there's an audit log. I'm not 100% sure. I hope there's an audit log. Okay, so I need 48. Basically, I need 3 stacks of quartz dust. Can we just call it quartz dust? I know it's not called quartz dust, but
Yeah, that just seems like it just seems more what it would be.
flakes? Yeah, right? I mean, it's called quartz, and then there's quartz blocks, but that makes little sense to me. Well, don't forget 1MC3 bot. 1MC3 bot has a lot, too. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count, because 1MC3 bot never leaves the channel. But technically, 1MC3 bot is my biggest fan. Let's see. All right. I'm going to check my base real quick. Fine, 4th. Fair enough. And failing that, we'll head on into the nether. Before I do any of those things, I'm going to go grab a refill. Be right back, guys. Refill accomplished.
What were you going to the nether for?
Quartz.
How much do you need?
I need 45 blocks of quartz total.
Oh, okay. Can't help you there.
And I think I might still have some at my base. So it's not a lot. I mean, last time we went down there and we had to come back with 6 stacks, so another 45, not the end of the world. So the idea here is we're going to raise the ceiling on part of the Kit PvP arena, just to give it a little more playroom. Socks Boy, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Remember, guys, if you are watching, you want to join us, play.1mc3.com is that URL. Got a few more here. I'm just gonna grab whatever I can. Hey you! Hey you! Yeah, does it look good, Ruben? Just plundering everything right now. I don't want to spend too much time in the nether looking for quartz yet again. I feel like I've done that a lot recently. Roger that, Joker. So just theoretically, we've done all kinds of Minecraft servers. We've done all kinds of variants of vanilla servers. We've even dabbled with PvP servers. What would your perfect Minecraft server look like? What would your ideal Minecraft server be? Whether or not it's viable or possible doesn't really matter. Just in a perfect world, what kind of Minecraft server would you like to play on? I think that's an interesting question, because I'm always trying to come up with interesting new stuff I can try with Minecraft servers. And something new is always nice. Especially considering how quickly some of our players go through content. Oh no. Very sad. A creeper tragedy. Yet another creeper tragedy. Okay, so, what we have is enough for 16. I need probably 2 stacks of quartz dust. I'm just going to call it quartz dust now. Good, Socks. How are you doing, man? I know, it's kind of a tough question, isn't it? So I'm playing with an idea of creating a kind of a procedural MMO server based on TribalCraft. Because they have all that cool TribalCraft code, and just because the PvP doesn't work doesn't mean I'm not going to ever touch it again. But what I was thinking is I would create some content creation tools that would allow moderators to actually create quest lines and use creative mode to create little buildings for people to have encounters in and stuff. And instead of presenting it as a pure vanilla server, you'd start in a city where you can like rent an apartment and pretty much buy whatever you want. So if you don't want to build, you can play it kind of like an MMO. There would be kit PvP arenas and tournaments for prizes and auction houses and stuff like that. And then there would be quest lines which moderators would be able to create with creative content, so they don't have to build everything in survival. Then when you go outside the cities, there's still a lot of empty space where you can either build stuff or, and this is something that kind of already exists, but you could theoretically buy like a blueprint for a house and take it out to a location and, you know, tap the ground with the blueprint and the house would get built. So it would still have the building aspects of Minecraft, but it wouldn't be like a required part of the game. You could, in theory, go out and buy blueprints, and maybe players could even like create blueprints and sell them. And just run it kind of like a procedural MMO with some degree of user-generated content. Well, that's always the problem, the player count. I mean, in this case, you'd also need, you know, content creators. People who want to set up quest lines and story events and stuff like that. And the tools, I'd have to make the tools. I already have some of them, but for example, the quests in Tribalcraft are procedural. They're not really linked together. They're kind of generated from tables. And I don't have tools to create quests that are linked together or you know, not procedural. So I'd have to do that. But I do have tools for, you know, creating and pasting in buildings. What's that, Ruben? You'd be able to do blocks, yes. Yeah, you would. You'd have to buy the blueprints. And what I think would happen is that, you know, players could create blueprints, and they'd have to be pre-approved. Somebody would look at them and make sure that they're not simply piles of diamonds. And then the blueprints would be set up for sale for some arbitrary price, and the person who created the blueprint would get a percentage of that every time somebody bought that blueprint for their house or their castle or whatever. I mean, it would basically be pretty much what Tribalcraft is now, with more of a story. Oh, this is cute. Have I not seen this before? What do we have here? Oh, this is Ghostly's shop. Ghostly made a little shop here. Sweet. That's very nice. You know what I think we should do? I don't have the materials on me right now, but we should set up a little trail into it. All right, I gotta head into the Nether. I've stalled as long as I can. Let's see. I'm not sure where to go. What I think I'll do is I'll head over to Diamond King's base and maybe wander off in a random direction from his base in search of quartz. I don't need a lot, but I do need some. Ziggy, how you doing? Got a minor offset issue here. Just a tiny little miscalculation by the look of it. There's a lot of quartz in the ceiling here. But that's a pain in the ass. Remember, guys, if you're watching, you like what you see for whatever deranged reason, your reasons are your own. Do please consider giving me a follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. I'd appreciate that. One of these days, I'm going to get to 1,000 followers, and I'm going to do that face reveal. You know, funny thing, already 2/3 of the way there. I know I've been saying I do a face reveal at 1,000 followers for like 2 years now. So 2/3 of the way there isn't that impressive. But still, right? Oh, I see. Am I not picking this stuff up? I am. That's odd. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear the pickup sound. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this the hard way. It's a start. It's a start. That's all it is, but... Welcome to the Stately Mines Quartz Show. I swear to God, every time I try to build anything with quartz, I end up spending 3/4 of the time just trying to find the quartz. And this is with people helping. Still, a couple good veins like this. Alright, did it all come down? Yeah, it looks like it did. So, let's see. That's only 21, really? Well, we'll just keep going. Have a look topside here. Not the first person to be in here. Somebody's already dug up a... like a one-time playthrough, like you get kicked off when you're done. Not sure how I'd feel about that. Not sure how the players would feel about that. I mean, there are adventure maps that are kind of a one-time playthrough thing. Most of them are command block based. You know, just things you can download locally. But there are also some that support multiplayer co-op. That kind of thing. More, please. There's always room for more quartz. Oh, I didn't bring any pearls. Poop. And that's not the end of the world. It just makes everything a little more challenging. I'm not sure I want to do that. Barter systems don't always work very well. You know, if you say my cash register sells gold for squid ink, you're making it more difficult to actually do a transaction. Because not only do you have to have the gold, but they have to have the squink. So, I don't know. It might make more sense to have a system where you could have a device that is kind of a reverse cash register that says, I'll give you Q-Bucks in exchange for whatever it is I need. But having a system where you can trade one arbitrary thing for another arbitrary thing probably wouldn't work very well in practice. Although I know why it seems appealing. It's just, you know, you end up not ever being able to buy anything, right? I need gold. This guy's selling gold. Oh, but he needs ink. And ink for me is harder to come by than gold, so never mind. Yeah, but the problem is they generally wouldn't, right? The registers are meant to be a convenience. And having to dig up whatever other thing people are asking for is not a convenience. How are we doing? I have exactly 1 stack. Well, I'm getting there. But the reverse register, yeah. That's something I could do. Bizarro register, we'll call it.
Backwards.
Yo, welcome back. Kind of back into the rhythm of going to work again, or is this something you never really get used to?
Yeah, kind of back in the rhythm.
First couple of days after a long break are always kind of rough.
Yeah, and then we get Monday off.
Oh, that's right. It's MLK Day.
Yeah.
So short week, 2 more days, and then you get a 3-day weekend.
Yep.
Shot by arrow?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's not one you see very often. Did you shoot yourself? Oh, okay. That explains it. You out exploring, huh? What if you sell a diamond for 4 gold blocks? I'm not sure what the theoretical here is, Ruben. I mean, what if you just sell? I mean, what do you think would happen? Oh, have I turned the world map off?
I don't think so.
No, the world border.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, God. Whatever. All right, take it easy, Mystic. I'll check it out later. We discussed that yesterday's stream, I think. Decided to just turn it off. Because exploration is fun. And if you want to travel 200,000 blocks to find a woodland mansion, go for it. Okay. Making progress. We got close to 2 stacks now. You know what? While I'm here, I would be remiss not to grab some glow. Because I just used the last of mine. Gone quiet again. Had some people on when the stream started.
Yeah.
Or maybe they would, Ruben. Okay, might as well grab some extra stuff while we're here, right? Okay, don't need that right this second. And I can also just mush most of this together into glowstone blocks, but for now, be very quiet. We're hunting quartz.
Be very quiet.
I'm gonna sneak up on it. Let's see. There's more over there. Oh, I hate slowstone. You're gassed. That's definitely gassed. Very ghastly gassed. There's more on the ground over there. Oh, here's some more too. Not that it's hard to come by, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. And it obviously does become harder as the game goes on because all of the above ground, easy to find stuff near portals kind of goes away. Okay, so we should be on our third stack now by virtue of the fact that I'm not picking any more up, and I think I'm going to offload the boat. Casper the Spoopy Cast. There you go. Oh, almost walked right into that one. Let's see. Check. Are we there yet? Very close. Noble Gas is MIA. Where are you, Noble? Hey, you know what? I can't be buggered. That looks hard to come to. To come by. To get to. Ugh. Words, man. My arch nemesis. Words. We meet again. One of these days I'm going to dig straight up into lava, and then about 1.5 seconds later I'm going to regret it and probably say, oh, balls.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Are we there yet? We are almost there yet. Okay. I don't think I got that one. Oh, look at that. That's a nice vein right there. I shall take it as my own, and just in case I'm going to... There. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this awesome vein of quartz.
That's an awesome one for sure.
Excellent vein of quartz. Only the best quartz.
And look at your levels too.
Oh yeah, I just hit 33. I can go enchant something. What shall I enchant? I'm going to enchant a pickaxe. I'm going to see if I can get a fortune pick. Or a silk touch pick. Or maybe I'll just do some books. Okay, once I got this done, we'll head back to the portal and should be good to go. There's a portal over there. I'm not sure which one, but let's find out. I'm not sure I've been through this portal.
Yeah, I'm not recognizing it, but...
No, could be recent. Alekos132, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I don't know if I pronounced that right. I hope I did. Elkos. Noble is a racist reindeer. I don't know what that means.
That's a cute little place.
It's not bad. There's a what appears to be a villager breeder here.
I'm looking on the map where you're at.
Auto farm. Auto fish are here. I don't know who built it, but they know what they're doing.
It is Noble. I mean, not Noble. Fallen Smoke. You're way far away from the spawn.
Am I? You're like a million miles away?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I did wander a bunch. What do you think? Can I take a boat back?
Might be kind of difficult.
I'm like,
but if you go,
I'm thousands of blocks.
If you go straight east, you'll run into ice spikes.
Nice.
In a boat. You have to go in a boat though.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna head back into the portal. Should be easier. Okay, so that way, more or less. And I think I want to get up.
40, 80, 30.
Yeah, it's pretty close to 0-0. I just generally aim for 0-0, and by the time I'm getting close, I can usually see some signs of civilization.
Yippers.
It's not like I'm not going to pick up any quartz that I see along the way just because I have enough. I'd much rather have more than enough. Oh, and now we go bunny hopping through the mud. Good times. Remember, folks, I'm Stately. I play on play.1mc3.com. This is a public server, so if you want to join me, do please feel free. Play.1mc3.com. That's 1-800-PLAY-MORE-MINECRAFT. 1-800-PLAY-MORE-MINECRAFT. Call now, do not delay. Supplies are limited. Alright. And I see a little path down there. Just hoping I can get there without hurting myself. I do have my feather falling boots, so this is not a huge cause for concern. Half a heart. Peanuts. Order now. Ah, balls. I, again, don't have any pearls. Whee! Okay, that was a little more than half a heart, but still perfectly fine. And this is, I think, DK's portal. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this goes to spawn.
Yep.
Because this is where it came from. Are we there yet? I'm looking up, Ruben. Hoping he wasn't talking about me because that would make very little sense.
Maybe he was talking about me. I don't know.
As a sad little sheep wandered into the nether.
I see you, Ruben.
Okay, so the whole point here is that we were going to add these arches on all sides so that we can have a raised area in the middle of this. And where are you hanging out? Oh, are you doing the pillaring up thing?
Yeah, he's pillaring up. Oh, he's got water and pearls.
But why?
I don't know. I wonder if that's how tall his building is going to be.
Lord. Oh, Lord. He's doing it again. He's making a giant frame for a building he's never going to finish.
Yep.
We should just push him off the ledge there and be done with it. Of course, with our luck, he'd end up paraplegic and we'd have to take care of him for the rest of our lives. Okay, I thought I had a workbench up here.
You want me to go bust the center block or something? Or
Yeah, well, I have a little ramp here. Oh, now we scared him off. Come back. Let's see. All right, so a workbench, and I got a good amount of glass. I'm not sure I have enough, but if we make it into panes, hopefully we'll be okay.
and I put some more regular glass in the work chest down there.
Okay, we should have no trouble making more purple glass if we need it.
Right.
The red and the blue. Not hard to... Ah, right. The clay. I forgot the clay. I mean the concrete. Which is a fantastic new material for modern builds.
For shizzle.
Do pretty cool stuff with it. Why does Snoop Dogg always carry an umbrella?
I don't know.
For drizzle.
For drizzle.
Oh, you hadn't heard that one, huh?
I really hadn't. It's pretty funny.
Why, thank you. I read it on the internet. So, let's see. We're going to... I think we're just going to keep it as simple as we can. Have glass on the sides. I want to use as few stairs as possible because they're crap. They're expensive. But this part here is pretty straightforward. So, Joker, I don't have a chest here, but the first step is basically to replicate this facade on all four sides. So let me throw some of this quartz at you.
Okay.
And oh, I brought a workbench up here. Let me just, excuse me, pop it down. That's not a workbench.
It's a pretty workbench.
It's a very pretty orange workbench. My mouse is acting up. My sensitivity just went like to nothing. Alright, there we go. Okay. And then so it would be nice if it were like an open dome, but it's kind of non-trivial to do. I didn't bring like massive amounts of quartz here. Come on, mouse, stop it. Not sure what the deal is with this, but it's... Oh, that's better. Sometimes some dust gets stuck by the sensor. I think that's probably what it is. How are you doing on material? Is that going to be enough, or are we going to need more?
I'm just trying to be careful that I don't make too many of anything.
Right, yeah.
Oh, this one doesn't jut out like the other ones do.
No, the one at the back is flat
Okay.
because of spacing, but just pretend it's the same.
Pretend it isn't.
Pretend, yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Use your imagination.
Do you want me to use stairs like you did? 6.
Yeah, let's just be consistent with the steps and everything. And then let's try the minimal approach here. Let's go with just vertical panes along here. Oh, poop. What the hell was that? I mean, I put down a... whatever. I wonder if it's actually there. Well, it seems to think it is. To where? Do you know the way to San Jose? Yeah. Because I got Google Maps. I wonder how many songs would have never been written if Google Maps existed.
Right.
Alright, so we'll go one block higher across the board here. And then for budgetary reasons, we're gonna use... we're just gonna use stone slabs for the ceilings instead of quartz, I think, because I don't think we have enough quartz, and I'm kind of done digging for quartz for a while. I'm a little over it. Just a little bit.
Ah, you blocked me in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's alright, I have silk.
I'm so jelly. Oh yeah, I gotta go spend some of these levels before I inevitably fall to my death or get exploded. Okay, so the way it's set up now, we should have no trouble... putting in a half-slab ceiling that won't be obtrusive. Just by backing this, basically. So, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing this for, we want more vertical space in the PvP arena to move around, and I think this should make it look visually more appealing in there as well. What? Why can I not place a block there? Ugh, balls. I don't have silk, so I'm just gonna have to make derpy little towers out of...
Do you have more quartz?
Yeah, so I got, this is all the quartz I have left. Clay. Do you need clay for, like... Oh, crap. Do you need clay for bricks, or do you need clay for terracotta? And also, how much do you need?
I've got quite a bit of clay balls.
But do you have enough to fill in one of Ruben's monstrous skeleton builds?
No.
No. I don't have much. I don't think I have any significant amount. Sorry. I mean, terracotta is not too hard to come by, but clay, as in clay balls. Oh, God, no, no. Don't build with clay blocks. That is such an expensive way of doing things. I mean, I'm not the boss of you, but don't. Maybe I am the boss of you. No, I'm not. I double checked. I'm not the boss of you. Okay, let's see. So that looks good. I'm gonna go grab some more stone and kill that creeper who wants to come hang out here. Like I said, not the boss of you. I do what I want. You're not even my real dad. No Ken has. Right in the brain. That was a mercy shot, guys. Oh, that does look good, though. It actually looks good from the outside, too. There's still a few assorted bits and pieces of quartz in the build chest down here if you run out, Joker.
I think I'm gonna be okay.
I think you're gonna be just fine. Also, I think you're probably not gonna run out of materials. Hey, that guy dropped an iron bar. How nice. Let's see. Okay, I grabbed the stone. I'm done with the glass, I think. So, looks like we're good in glass. Something like that. Yeah, this is going to work out just fine. And then all we have to do is take this out. That does mean we're going to have to rethink some lighting and some pillars, but no big deal.
Oh yeah. Actually, those two right there were the only two that'll probably show ripping this out.
All right. Straightforward enough. Hey, thank you whoever just slept and made it stop raining. 'Cause damn, that's irritating.
What's wrong?
It stopped raining. I am pleased.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna look so much nicer. I guess I live here now. Let's see. Well, I can just take these down again afterwards. Ain't got no balls, Ruben. Gonna have to dig them up yourself. Wish I could help. That stuff is hard to come by, man. Let's see. Yeah, so these pillars, we'll just move them over to the right on either side. That'll be just fine. No problem there. How many are you trying to get your hands on? That's all I got. Oh wait, I have plenty more stone.
I've got more right here.
Do you? Great. That should be enough. Seems to me I've been spending a lot of time on this building. I mean, granted, it's a multifunctional building, but damn. Kind of can't remember my life before this building. But this does look nice from the inside. Makes the whole thing a lot more interesting, I think. Yeah, this is much nicer. Look at this. Plenty of room to jump and cavort. Cool. Cavorting, man. Gotta be able to cavort. If you can't cavort, where's the fun in life? That is perfect.
I just need 2 more orange clay, I think, because then we can have this as the entrance, and it'd be centered.
Well, so there's no entrance. There's the lobby, and then
Oh,
when the
you
game
just
starts,
had
you
it.
get teleported in.
Oh, okay. So
So-
this would essentially be glass.
Yeah, so we're going to have the lobby on one side and the spectator area on the other.
Gotcha.
And then the actual play area is going to be completely blocked off. But I'm not ready to put those blocks in yet because we do still need to put down the spawn points and I think that's probably it. I think the spawn points are the last thing that we need to do. But this should be a decent little PvP arena. It feels kind of chaotic. I'm not sure if it's because of the colors or because the glass is a little disorienting because you're seeing everything that's going on behind it. But this definitely looks nicer. Let's go see what it looks like from the outside for
Looks pretty
funsies.
cool. I like this railway up top, but I'm not, or the guardrails on up top, but I'm not liking the archy thing down below.
Yeah, I think they're like too bucolic. I think we should go with like glass and maybe iron bars or something, make it more lightweight. I was walking up to the railway station from the bottom floor, and first of all, I kind of want to have a plaza down there, but also the arches block the entire view of the actual building. So, I don't know, we might have to jigger it around a little bit. I hope DK isn't too upset if we do.
Was it DK that did it or Ruben?
Was it DK? I think it was DK. Was it Ruben? Hey Virales, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go grab some pearls so I can get up to the top and get rid of the last leftover building goop. And then I'm gonna go enchant a few things, I think. Because 35 levels, gotta burn them somehow. So I need to run through the Kit PvP code and make a few quick alterations, but I'm thinking tomorrow on stream we can test this out. And assuming everything works, I think it's going to be time to get started on Splat. Or whatever other Kit PvP arenas you guys want to make. Remember, you can build your own Kit PvP arenas. I'll activate them for you. Pearls. I was going to get pearls, but I wandered back to my manor. Because I'm smart. right? We're going to have Splat on here. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the splattiest. Oh, I love this pearl dispenser.
I'm glad.
It just dispensed twice. But that's what the donation chest is for.
Issue?
It seems to have done the dispense. And then it did it a second time. I'm not quite sure what the deal was with that. I might have accidentally triggered the string twice. Okay. Got this. Is it turning into PvE? Maybe, but that's not a bad thing, you know. I was personally getting a little tired of constantly doing PvE servers that were just vanilla because I like writing cool stuff and plugins, and there's not a lot of space in pure vanilla servers to do that. So as far as that's concerned, and because we're probably going to have this server for a while, we might as well make it interesting, right? All right, guys, I know this is kind of a short stream, but I have an increasingly vicious headache, so you'll have to excuse me if I call it off early tonight. Tomorrow, I think we're going to start off on our modded server on Nomad. I'm going to start gathering materials for a Celestial Crystal. But for today, I'm going to call it here because I need to sit back and close my eyes for a bit. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow. So take it easy, y'all, and hang in there.
Get some rest.
I shall do that, Joker. Thank you. All right, folks. Peace out.